Look at that, so dirty. It even says wash me right on the side. That's hilarious. Yeah. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the Daily Random Vlog. A page for my life, a day in the walks with me. I didn't know how else better to say that. I hope you're all having an amazing day. It is a little bit cruddy outside. Cruddy, crappy, just not good weather. I've seen about 6 garbage cans blowing down the street so far. You hear them before you see them. It's kind of like reverse lightning. Yeah. Anyhow, so there won't be much for outdoor RC stuff today. Being that we don't like to put holes in walls, there won't be any indoor RC stuff either. But at request of one of my viewers, he gave me a really good idea. You guys see me getting these trucks filthy all the time. So how about today, I show you what it takes to get them clean again. Not just a hose, I actually do a little bit more detail, and then there's some after maintenance to be done. But yeah, let's have at her. Let's see what it takes to clean an RC car. I don't know, it doesn't sound very exciting, but we'll do a time lapse or something, speed things up a bit. So for this first demonstration, oh, and welcome to the bathroom. This first demonstration, we're going to use Project Mystery Red because I got it nice and filthy last night, going out and getting some wood materials for that trailer build I'm doing. Look at that, so dirty. It even says wash me right on the side. As first things first, we'll start with the body. Alright, so the main tools I use for this, dollar store dish soap, plastic scrub brush, and sometimes a sponge. And just to kind of show you guys, get that out of the way, it is actually got a good little bit of dirt in there. So first thing, I'm just going to rinse the heavy stuff off, shut the water down, start the scrub. Well, you'll see. Now that that's all clean, I'll stick it up somewhere to drip dry, and we'll move on to the chassis. Okay, so now we move on to the chassis. The chassis, just to show you, it's pretty dirty in there. First things first though, let's remove this battery. Yeah? Good idea. Okay, so when I'm doing this, I usually try to avoid getting water right inside the speed controller or the motor. Not sure really how waterproof these things really might be, but by using the scrub brush like so, it lets you get down into the detailed spaces, get the grease, get the dirt, and you also might find anything broken that you may have missed upon your first look over after your run. And there you go, you have one, well, I have one clean truck. What it takes is a scrubber, some dish soap, a little brush to get into the spaces, and now I let it sit inverted to drip dry and get most of the water out of it, and then I'm going to hit all the bearings, wheel bearings, connections and joints, everywhere except for basically the speed controller, the motor, and anywhere that wouldn't need it will get hit with WD-40, hence WD water dispersant, and then I hit them with a silicone oil or grease of some kind. Because I think we use a Teflon grease, I might be wrong. 3-in-1, I've read, will also work, and I've also read that any vegetable-based oil will work. So like, I don't know, cooking oil, olive oil. Yeah, so we'll move on to that next step. So here it is, Project Mystery Red, mostly clean. And I'll show you guys in a minute what I mean by mostly clean. I missed a couple spots, no big deal. We'll go in for some detail shots, and we'll do the after, I guess you could say the post cleaning touches, WDing a couple things, oiling some important parts. Other than that though, it's pretty much clean. It's still pouring rain outside, by the way. There is a literal river running down the side of the road. Yeah, so we're staying indoors tonight. So when I was speaking about the areas I missed, there's a little spot here, a little spot here, a little spot here. That's not a really big deal though, you know, I can live with that. It's not like I'm dressing it up for show, but I could take a damp rag, and if I really wanted to clean that all up, and if I wanted to kind of disguise these scratches a little, there's got to be some kind of compound or something you can use to get it back to a nice shiny black. Like right here, anywhere that I haven't flipped and scratched it that way. 30-40 bucks a body. Yeah, you kind of want to try and do what you can to preserve them. As you can see, Mystery Red does have a crack right here that I haven't bothered to do anything with, because I'm going to try Hef's method of fixing them next instead of just duct tape. See more dirt that I missed down in here. If you really want to detail it, I'm sure you could. Yes, I used to detail cars, but it's just going to get dirty again. Correct? Okay, so what we've got here, obviously, it's a Traxxas Slash. See all the RPM parts, mostly clean. I might still take and clean up the heatsink a bit, and all around here with a little cloth or a Q-tip or something. Motor, yeah, it's still kind of dirty. Could use some kind of maintenance, but it's just going to get oiled. It's just a Traxxas 12 turn. Can't expect a lot from it. Now the points I'm going to put the WD-40 will be moving points, bearings, anything really where water could get in and start causing rust. And other than that, like I said, the oil up here. So let's get to that real quick. Extra little tidbit of information for you guys. A lot of you people already know WD-40, probably spray it on anything. Water, dispersant. I'm sure the 40 is just the weight. Yeah, sounds about right. So let's get to this real quick. The tiniest amounts. That's about as tiny as I can spray. There's little universal knuckles on either end. You hit them, hit the bearings. And of course, after I'm done all of this, I'll wipe it all down. As best as I can anyways. Now I guess I could go as far as to spray all these little points in here, but you know, you can't be a perfectionist. And if you're trying to conserve, you know, do these like every few times, not every single. Yeah, it's good enough for me. Now I got a choice. I can either use some of this, it's called, and get your minds at the gutter, it's called Super Lube. It's a patented multi-purpose lubricant with Teflon. Now I can use this, or I can use some 3-in-1. I think I'm going to use some of this time because I've been using 3-in-1 a lot lately. Tiniest amount. Right in around the bearing area, which I forgot to show you guys, but has been wiped clean of dirt and debris. And you just kind of, because I don't have a battery in to do this, so I'm just going to do it this way. Voila, it's done. And there you have it, one clean project, Mystery Red. Also, Traxxas Slash. And so, I'm just going to end the vlog right here. It's just going to be a basic vlog. The biggest thing I did today was cleaning this RC. Yes, it's a wet, boring, miserable day. Can't you tell? I'm not like happy, cheery. Weather gets to you after a while. Guess what? My favorite glasses are no more. I tried fixing them and they won't stay together, so they're getting retired. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you guys' support. Stay tuned for the next vlog tomorrow, right on schedule. Stay positive. Try to keep a smile on your face, even on these negative, miserable, dank, wet, yucky days. Vlog over. Good night.